Hi, I'm Sir James Thornhill. I grew up in Richmond in Jackson Ward, and I'm a local muralist and artist and community activist. Right here, you see the Arthur Ashe tunnel mural. It was a pleasure to create this mural. I met Arthur Ashe's father and the rest of the family, and they encouraged the history you see here. Right now, we got to walk through timeline from the beginning to the end that shares with you some of the events that took place in Arthur Ashe's life, and some encouraging words also that some of Arthur Ashe's quotes that you can read and pretty much enjoy the experience. Creativity was always within my community of Jackson Ward. You always heard the vendors out there and the people selling their ware, um, pushing creativity. You would see sign painters on Second Street. Um, so every morning when you get up, there was always something going on creatively. So I guess that's kind of where I took my creativity from. Just living in the community, um, the schools, creativity was always pushed as a maximum because, I mean, through art, you're creating. Through art, it calls you to relax and just having a lot of fun. So, just like most kids, we were born with pencils and papers, you know. And I remember every Christmas morning, Mom would have some type of gift, but that gift, that present that she had, would be something to be creative with. My first paint set, paint by number paint set, my mom bought for me. Crayons, mom bought for me. So in the community of Jackson Ward, it was everybody sharing creative talents and their gifts. The art show at 17 West Broad. Well, it's a collection of some of my older paintings and my newer. It's a journey. It's called Time Traveling. It takes you from my trips to Africa, and then it brings you back here to USA, and then it takes you on this time travel journey where, like for instance, one of the paintings is called Time Machine. The other painting is called The Time Traveler, and I consider myself as a time traveler. You know, from where we are now to some different planet and to the future, because through art it gives us the ability to travel in time. Every painting that I look at would take me back to that present moment where I actually started that painting, and even the music I hear, it reminds me, or the painting I can tell you the same music I was listening to during that particular time of the painting. But the show is going on right now. It's gonna be up until the end of the month, and you can catch it at 17 West Broad Street. Life itself inspires me. Just to be among nature, to be around people is inspiring to me because with every few moments there's always something different. So going down to the river, nature, I love visiting other countries. I've been to Africa 4 times, Ghana, Nigeria, other parts of Africa, and just seeing the natives there, indigenous to their community, just inspired me to be creative and to paint. It's always been my life goal to be able to do things with the talent that I have in order to change the environment. And I've noticed through doing these murals, the whole environment changed. One time you saw a lot of paper down here. The tunnel was totally empty and had a lot of trash and things going around, but now you see how clean it is. So when it comes to art and how it changed the community, those things inspire me, especially when you see the before and after picture. When you see it afterwards and people call you and you have your dedication ceremony and and so many people are really enjoying what's going on. That's my point of inspiration. Okay, so here we have the walkthrough timeline of some of Arthur Ashe's greatest accomplishments. You can see over here, Ashe was elected president of the Association of Tennis Professionals. And as you go down more, you see tennis balls, 1974, and some of the history. And over here, you see 1975. So as you come out to enjoy this mural, you would come through this point, walk through timeline, to see some of Arthur Ashe's history, and as you go out the back of it, you'll read some more. We got a lot of murals coming up. What we need most of all is for you to know that these murals we do in the community, we bring the kids together and the community, and it's important. The support is very important. If you have kids that like to draw or like to paint, tell them, give us a shout out. We can bring them around to the mural project, give them tours, and eventually bring them onto the project itself. But we appreciate your support, and just keep eyes open, social media, Instagram, because we've got some great things going on. We would love to have you all involved.